Hey, these are the do's and don'ts on a first date. Number one, don't bring your representative. What I mean by that is be yourself. Don't come into the date acting like you're someone you're not. The best thing that you can do is to put your best foot forward. Put your best on the table. You know what I mean? Let them get to know who you are, where you're coming from. You don't have to be the fake person because honestly, I feel like you really don't know a person until about 90 days after you are with them. You know what I mean? Because the first month they're acting as if they're this, they're that. You have to kind of, I mean, not even it's not even really 90 days. It's pretty much more than that. You got to kind of really know somebody after 6 months to really know who they are. So what I'm saying is don't bring your representative, be yourself on the first date. Do dress appropriately. You know what I mean? If you're going to a restaurant, don't have a bikini on. Ladies, give him something to imagine. Don't come off as, fast. You have to kind of, you know, be you can be beautiful with your clothes on. You don't have to let everything out, hanging out. I mean, that's too much. Be a lady. Be a lady. Don't spend the entire time tweeting or texting. You want to give this person all of your attention. You don't want to come there and be rude by being on your phone or picking up a lot of phone calls. That's too much. Also, ladies, always bring money for your meal. Always bring money for your meal. A few years ago, I went on a date and it was a tragedy. Everything was going good at first, and then the waitress walked up to him and she's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, but your car's declined." And imagine my face when that happened. I was just like, "Really?" So you definitely want to bring your money for your own meal because you don't want to spend the first date in prison, and you don't want to spend the first date washing dishes. Also, don't expect much. Enjoy the moment. Get to know that person. You don't have to sit there and plan dates for weddings or anything like that. Just be who you are and to just kind of take things slow. Another thing, do let someone know where you are. It's very, very, very important. We're in 2012. There are not good people in the world. Let's just face it. It is what it is. I don't think the best thing to do is to let him know where you live on the first date. I don't even think he should know where you live on the eighth date. You need to get to know who he is, what kind of person this is. Go to a certain location, and meet up there and eat there. You can meet him up there. You don't have to, he doesn't have to know where you live. Also, um, ladies, I always do this. Make sure you have a friend call you within the 30 minutes because if you know this date is not going anywhere, you need to have an excuse to get out of it. Let your girlfriend call you and like, yeah, emergency happened. I gotta go. I know it's weird. I know it's probably bad, but you got to do what you have to do. Last thing, don't bring your baggage on the first date. If this guy asks you, why your last date didn't work out, please don't go into a huge ramble saying how you're gonna slash your ex-boyfriend's tires and shoot his mom. Like, don't do that. That's too much. Guys, don't go on the first date crying about how many times your ex-girlfriend cheated on you. Because everybody knows that if you're still talking about, your last relationship, you obviously still want to be with it. Whatever you still continue to talk about and hold on to, now you still care about it. So you don't want to go into that first date, showing that you still care about your ex-boyfriend. You know what I mean? If you're still going, you're still dealing with that, you kind of really don't need to be going on dates at all. You need to kind of just focus on that, get over that hurt, forgive that, and move on, and then go on dates. So I know that I left some out on the do's and don'ts, but if there's anything that I left out, you can be free, feel free to DM me on Twitter or message me on Facebook if you're my friend, or just comment below, anything that, I didn't bring up, you can go ahead and bring it up and I can kind of talk about it. So these are my do's and don'ts on the first date. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter. It's Ashley Vocals. Be blessed.